Kiowa, Aiden Deshinakastran. I'm at the University of Saskatchewan at McLean Hall, the SUNTEP office, and we're gonna go inside. We're gonna talk to some of the people at SUNTEP, see just what they have to say about the Métis, the Métis, and the program, and what's going on with our people these days. So without further ado, let's head in.
So a little bit of background before we begin. SUNTEP is the Saskatchewan Urban Native Teacher Education Program. It is a 4-year Bachelor of Education degree that is primarily headed by the Gabriel Dumont Institute through partnerships with the Ministry of Advanced Education, the University of Regina, and the University of Saskatchewan. Their primary goal is to see more Métis teachers in the workforce, as well as making sure that more teachers know and are able to recognize the individual needs of Indigenous students. Furthermore, they also aim to help Métis students reconnect with their history and their heritage and their culture. The Gabriel Dumont Institute itself was founded in the 70s by the Association of Métis Non- and Status Indians, Saskatchewan. The Gabriel Dumont Institute's mission statement, as stated on the front page of their website, is to promote the renewal and development of Métis culture through research, materials development, collection and distribution of those materials, and the design, development, and delivery of Métis-specific educational programs and services. Some of the notable people who founded the Gabriel Dumont Institute were Jim Sinclair and Nap LaFontaine. That is Napoleon LaFontaine. In the book An Institute of Our Own, Jim Sinclair is quoted as relinquishing any ownership of credit for the founding of the Institute, giving it all to Nap LaFontaine. But Nap LaFontaine, in his lifetime, often made mention that he wanted no credit for it, due to it being a cultural victory that the people themselves, the community, fought for, and he just happened to speak up for and in defense of. So the question of who specifically founded the Institute is very much up in arms, but that's mainly because nobody involved in the finding of the Institute really cared about getting credit for it. Right? They believed it to be a community victory that everybody in the community is responsible for, and that's pretty cool. Well, let's now go talk to some of the staff members and a student at SUNTEP and see what they have to say.
Tanche, Janessa Disigasong. I'm from Nipawin. Just moved to Saskatoon this past summer and been enjoying a life change at SUNTEP.
All right. And what is your position at SUNTEP?
I'm the student support facilitator.
And what does that entail?
Helping students with their programs, helping them with transitioning from high school into our program, helping lead the learning community, so orientating them with the university and anything students need as far as like personal and academic support.
Awesome. How, in a sentence, how would you describe the SUNTEP program?
I would say life-changing. I guess it's not a sentence, 2 words, life-changing.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, that's really it. Is there anything you want to share? Anything you feel it's really important to get out there that people should know?
I think that everyone should just feel pride in who they are and where they come from, and being part of this program is definitely a means to feel that cultural pride and that sense of accomplishment.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi there, I'm Tasha Nevue. I am the admin assistant here at SUNTEP Saskatoon. I play a role in the students' lives on a daily basis.
Excellent. And what does your position generally entail?
I'm more or less the I guess you could, I don't know how you could say it, is I'm here every day from 8 to 4:30. If the students need help with their accounts being on hold or sponsorship of any sort, they need help in general looking for a place to go, like a building they can't find, or I'm just always here, I guess. But I deal with their accounts.
Okay, excellent. In a sentence, how would you describe the SUNTEP program?
In a sentence, I guess I would describe it as, can I describe it in it's just like welcoming. Everyone feels like they have a safe space to be at. There's a pretty tight-knit community. I see the students constantly develop. That's way over a sentence, but
No, that's absolutely fine.
I see students develop long life friendships, and they have great relationships with the staff here as well. So, and the faculty, lots of support.
Excellent. And yeah, that's just about wraps it up. Is there anything that you want to put out there? Anything you want to say that you feel is important?
Come to SUNTEP, take a chance on us.
Yeah. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much, Tasha.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Sheila Pocha, and I am currently the program head at SUNTEP Saskatoon, which is a program that's part of the Gabriel Lamont Institute. And so I'm situated here on the homeland of the Métis and Treaty 6 territory at the University of Saskatchewan campus.
And what does your position entail?
The position encompasses leadership to support and engage our student teachers. We have approximately 100, and so each program that GDI has with the Saskatchewan Urban Native Teacher Education Program has 4 program heads. So each one of our centers, we have one in La Ronge, which is associated with the University of Regina, and it's called NSITEP, Northern Saskatchewan Indigenous Teacher Education Program. And then the University of Regina also has their SUNTEP program on their campus in Regina. And then SUNTEP Prince Albert has a program head there, and then myself here on this campus. And Prince Albert and Saskatoon are associated with the University of Saskatchewan. So we work with our student teachers as well as our faculty and staff to help implement powerful learning for our student teachers to take into the classroom. So we work basically on advocating for Michif language, Michif epistemology, advocating for our Métis culture, our history, our rights, and we bring in, of course, all the essential understandings of Métis ways of knowing, as well as ways of knowing for our First Nation relatives. And we try to incorporate the treaty essential learnings and, bring in the calls to action for the TRC. And we try to amalgamate, if you will, ways to decolonize education so we can empower our student teachers to bring the best in teaching when they go out to become teachers and work in education, if you will.
Awesome. In a sentence, how would you describe the SUNTEP program?
The SUNTEP program is invigorating and joyful, filled with zest, and very wonderful students that are thirsty for knowledge.
Excellent. That about wraps it up then. Is there anything that you feel is extremely important that you want to put out there for people to hear and to know and to learn?
I think it's extremely important for students, and not only just our students, but all people, as you point out, to be aware that this particular institute that created the teacher education programs came on the hands and the hard work of not just Métis politicians, but Métis peoples in their communities, trying to resurrect and bring back autonomy for our people through education. So this institute is pivotal for people to understand, that hard work that people did in the trenches long ago to create such an institute, and empower our people to get back what was taken from us. More importantly, our culture, our language, and our education and our sense of identity. We want to bring that back.
That is excellent. Very well put. Well, thank you very much, Sheila.
Thank you, Aidan.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I am a almost done my first year SUNTEP student. That is a affiliate college with the College of Education, and I am a Métis student here. And Aidan's gonna ask me some questionerinos for me to answer for y'all.
Excellent. So, in a sentence, how would you describe your experiences in the SUNTEP program?
Life-changing, frankly. It has been transformational to me in so many ways. The way that I feel about the world is different. The way that I feel about myself has changed, in so many ways that are hard to quantify in such settings as good or bad.
Excellent. And is there any sort of a message or anything you want to put out there, and something you feel is important for people to recognize and understand?
Pay attention to the world around you. Try to learn as much as you can, and don't be racist anymore, because that it sucks.
Okay, we're gonna have to censor that, but
do it.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ethan.
Bleep me out. Do it.
I can edit that.
As you can see, SUNTEP is a very diverse community with a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different viewpoints. But one thing that we all share, everybody in SUNTEP is very passionate. And I think that to see that passion in everybody here and to see the community that has been built is one of the most beautiful things that I think I've ever seen, let alone been a part of. So I'm just really happy to have gotten to share that and to share what they're doing to help Métis in Saskatchewan with everybody watching this. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go up on my tin.